So when it comes to free agents, what are they? Is there any way to get them? And just in general, are they any decent for your team? And the answer is, to start with, yes. I think definitely when it comes to the start of any game, they tend to be just a nice little bonus on top, especially because there's always around. If you go into my collection, I'll definitely have a few, and if you've pre-ordered the game, you definitely will have some, and you can kind of see the full list here of what you can technically get. We've obviously got Luka for 25 matches, so you can see the 25 option just there with the yellow icon around it. That is how many games you've got him for, and I've got the same again for Giannis. When it comes to Jordan, we've only got 10, as is obviously a little bit higher rated, and we only had so many options with the pre-order packs that we've got. We had 2 from the 94 selection, and then obviously 1 selection from these 96s. Now obviously when it comes to the free agents, they are technically not yours, so when I do go through 25 matches with Giannis, with Luka, they will disappear. You will have to get rid of them. You can't then add any extra matches or contracts to them, unfortunately. So it is just down to the fact that you get to play with a higher rated card than what you've got. So it is a nice little bonus there. When it comes to getting them again, what I normally find with these sort of games, you do get them from objectives every now and then, but once you're like a couple of weeks in, maybe even a month in, you tend to find that you don't really need them. Like, they may be a cool card to have, but you don't really need to utilize them. You tend to have enough to go in your actual team. So when it comes to actually using them later on in the game, they're pretty much just useless unless you have just not been able to get a specific card. But like I said, once you've done 10 matches and 25, unfortunately they're gone. So what I tend to do is use them sparingly. Maybe if I use them online in a kind of very heated match, I need to be able to win it. I don't obviously use them against the computer because that would be a waste. So you want to make sure you are utilizing them in the best form possible if you are not going to be able to get anybody else that quickly.